creating our first component here. So what we need to do is open a new command prompt, and we're going to navigate to our src file by using cd src like so, and then we can use mkdir, which is also make directory, and we're going to call this new folder components. Now you guys can see our components folder has been added. Now we're going to cd into components, and we're going to make one more directory called home, which is going to be our home component within our components. So we'll go ahead and create that. And you guys will see inside components, we have our home right here. What we want to do now is go ahead and right click home, create a new file, and we're going to call this home.jsx. And then we also need to create a CSS file. So we're going to call this home.css. Then we're going to open our home.jsx, and we're going to type RAFCE to generate our boilerplate for our component. And now you guys can see the framework for our component is active. But we also need to import our CSS styling. So we're simply going to do that by typing ./home.css to import that. If we open our client back up, you're going to see there's still nothing rendering onto our page, even though we have home within our div here. What we need to do is navigate to our app.jsx, and we need to import our home component. So the way I like to do it is simply by starting off by creating our home element here using our component. So you're going to see that Visual Studio Code is smart enough to pull it up. So go ahead and click this, and you will notice that it will import our home component right here. And then we can just close off this element here. Now, if we open our client side, you guys are going to see that home is successfully displaying, because here in Visual Studio Code, we created our home component, imported it into our app.jsx, and that's all rendering right here in our index.html.
Tap here to see what happens next.